Welcome to Fresh Air's ski instructional video. What we're going to talk about today is what we need to do for classic skis in order to make them glide. All skis need wax, whether they be waxless, skin skis, they all need glide wax, or the waxable ski where we rub grip wax in here. Everything needs to be done tip and tail. Normally we would start and we need to get rid of any of the gray oxidization. It's a dusty sort of powdery looking finish to the base, and we would take and either rub it down with a steel brush, not real hard, more for the sake of the brush than the ski. The ski can take it, it'll actually help clean out the ski. So steel brush and or Fibertex, which is for all intents and purposes looks like a scrubby. There's no contaminants in it because we don't want to dirty the base up with it. And so it's just like that. There's two different ways. There is paraffins, where we're using iron, and that's pretty much what's been around since the 70s. And so we need an iron. We're going to drip it on. We want to keep moving the iron around so we're not going to burn the base off. And we don't want the iron to smoke. If the iron is smoking, it's too hot, we need to turn it down. And so normally this, where we're going to wax is from about a foot in front of the binding and from middle of your heel back. So that's where we're going to put wax. Normally what we would do is we would iron the tip, iron the tail, scrape the groove out with, there's special scrapers for that. It'll fit the groove. We'll take that off now and the edges so that it's a lot easier when the wax is soft. We have to let that sit for a couple of minutes and then we can scrape it. After it's cooled off, we're going to take a scraper. And when we scrape, I like to keep the scraper on the ski, scrape on the push, and then just pull the scraper back, because we have more control over the scraper that way. And when we keep doing and keep dropping the scraper down on the ski, what happens is we end up with making marks on the ski that we have to brush out. So once we've done that, then we need to take, and the ski has structure, these little tiny ridges in it, and we need to clean that out. If you think of hills and valleys, we filled the valleys in with the wax. Now we've scraped it off and we have something very flat. Well, the ski is going to suck on the snow. It just doesn't tend to glide well. Like if we had two sheets of glass, we put water here and put the glass together. Water is not an adhesive, but we can't pull the plates apart. Same thing with your ski. That's why they put those little tiny hills and valleys in the bottom of your ski, so it glides well and breaks the suction on the snow. So right now we have a flat plate on your ski, so we need to clean it. So a few easy passes with a metal brush, and that gets down deep into the structure. You can go back and forth. You can go just one way if you like. You can clean it up. Take a nylon brush, which will help polish it. And you'd be fine to go skiing now. There is a third brush if you want. This is the love brush. You want to really sort of put some love into your skis. It's a finer, softer brush. And you use that, and it just shines the base up. The shinier and blacker you can get your base, the nicer it glides. This is more durable, lasts a little bit longer, but you've got to be able to set your ski up onto some form of being able to hold it and then clean up the wax that you scraped off. And so that's it. Skis should be waxed about every 75 to 100 K and at least once a year. If you only ski 4 times a year, you still should have it done every November or so, because the skis will dry out over the summer. Skis that are well waxed make this a great pastime. It makes it a sport. You want to go out and do it. When your skis are slow and suck, it's a lot of work and it's not near as fun. So look after your skis, and it's an awesome sport for life.